Good day, JMG 451 students. This is Professor Fanamova speaking. I'm just going to quickly take you through the assignment because I'm about to create the groups. Remember, as soon as the groups have been created, it's on a first come, first served basis in terms of what topic you choose for your assignment. So just to take you through what the assignment is all about, just briefly. If you navigate your way through to JMG 451 assessment assignment, which is due on the 5th of April 2024 by 4 p.m., it must be uploaded. You'll see here is the brief, which I'll just take you through very quickly. Before we do that, let me just open an example of the CAPS document so that you can also just see what we mean or how that works, for example. Right, so I'm just going to do the senior phases as an example to show you what that's all about. Okay, so essentially what you're doing is you're designing a end of term task for a particular topic of that term for a specific grade. Now remember, you're working in 3 people minimum, 4 people maximum per group, and the group numbers are very specific according to phase. So if you have a look at the table on the bottom of page 1 here, which summarizes the topics and the group numbers, you'll see that only intermediate phase people can sign up for groups number 1 through to group 16. Please do not sign up into these groups if you are senior phase or FET. I know that the 7, 8, and 9 is quite a strange split, but I'm going to say that intermediate phase people, because you'll be teaching up until the end of grade 7 in a primary school next year, you need to sign up to either group 1 through to 16, 3 to 4 people in a group, etc. So for example, you'll see here, if you choose to do group 1 or you want to do term 1's work of the grade 7 curriculum, if you go through CAPS, you'll see here when you get to term 1 geography, grade 7 CAPS, this is the topic you're going to be assessing as an end of term test. Think of it as a cycle test, for example, or whatever the case might be, right? So it's map skills, focusing on local maps, for example. You would have taught all this content, group 1, and this is all the content that you're hoping to assess or talk to. All right, so that's how it works. The grade 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, anyone in senior phase to FET, you can choose to do either a grade 9, 10, 11, or 12 assessment, but remember there's only 3 groups per topic. Again, you'll see here only groups 17, 37, and 57 can do term 1's work in the grade 8 curriculum for geography. So it is a first come, first served basis. All right. What you'll do is then you will, working in 3s to 4s, design first of all the test paper with mark allocation and appropriate resources, focusing on things like formatting, layout, everything must be impeccable. And what you will do is you will save that document as a PDF so that nothing jumps around or moves out of place when you load it up onto ClickUp and on the G drive. But actually in the G drive, let's rather keep everything in Word because you want to be able to manipulate stuff when you're sharing resources and the prep that will be in that drive later. Okay, so you do first of all the test paper with mark allocation and appropriate resources. PDF it for ClickUp, but keep it in Word for the share drive. The memo with mark allocation, you must put ticks in to show how and when the marks will be awarded. That's a second document. And then the third document you will create is an Excel grid or Word document of the Bloom's Revised Taxonomy. All right, read the rest of these instructions very carefully, but basically all those 3 documents you need to upload first of all into the shared G drive folder. So you'll see if you click on that link, it'll take you to a shared G drive that I've created for us as a class, and you then find the grade you're doing, the term you're working at, and then you click and drag your 3 documents into this. All right, what you can do is you can probably create a folder with your name as group whatever, right? Let's say it's groups 3, and then you say create and then put it into that folder. Test paper, 1 document in Word, memo, 2nd document in Word, and then Bloom's taxonomy, be it a Word document or an Excel spreadsheet, however you want to do that for that. Okay, so that is basically how it's going to work, but unfortunately, remember, it's a first come, first serve basis for how the group numbers and topics are allocated.